Morning peeps, it's fairly windy out there today, so I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to hear me once I take the camera out onto the plot. I'm up here today just to do a little bit of housekeeping. Although I need to do a lot of housekeeping, it's only going to be a bit today. I'll be doing some final pickings and that's probably it. I'll probably give you guys a plot tour as well, and yeah. The beds are going to be put to bed, so to speak, in the next coming weeks. I really do need to knock this plot into shape, ready for next year. Anyhow, let's go and have a look at it. Right, I think it's time I picked my 3 butternut squash. They haven't grown any bigger. I think that's it for them. So number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Well, my poor old French climbing beans have come to an end now, as you can see. I need to pick those pods, dry them out, and save the seed for next year. Just in case you're even remotely interested, let me show you the seeds and what they look like in the pod. There you go, black seeds. Pull those out. Those are my seed for next year. Great. Okay, that'll do me. Some courgettes, small butternut squash, and some dwarf French beans. I need to get that table creosoted, don't I? Okay, there's the workbench complete. It's not a brilliant job, but it'll do me. Right, I'll give you guys a very quick plot tour. You may have just seen the dahlias when I panned the camera around. They're hanging on in there. I've got a dead head, a couple of ones that are starting to wilt. But yeah, they're doing really well. I've got to dig over this bed, which I'm not going to film because there's nothing more boring than watching me dig, but that's what I'm up here to do. Still got more beans to pick. I've got 5 days off work next week, so I'll be coming up here to sort out certainly that bed and just, like I said, put some of the beds, cover them up, put them to bed. This was the potato bed this year. As you can see, there are only 2 rows left at the far end. Potatoes very disappointing this year. Carrots have been fantastic, still pulling those. Beetroot, I've just let them go really. There are the dwarf French beans, which I'm doing pickings on now, very nice. Parsnips. I started digging this bed, as you can see, if you compare it to last week's video, or the last video, that was just totally weeded over. One of these ball courgettes that I never managed to get to in time. It's either been attacked, well I can certainly see slug slime on there, so the slugs have had a go. But I bet you maybe a mouse or a rat or something else probably started it off. Got a couple more of these here. I'll probably dig these out, like I said, when I'm off next week. Leeks, not looking very good, put them in far too late. And over there, the other row of parsnips. I can't wait for the frost to come now, so then I can get stuck into the parsnips. They are the only things that I've kind of got overwintering at the moment. I might get some garlic, plant some garlic in the coming weeks. And then finally, I've got these 3 slabs which I brought up a couple of days ago. I've got another 5 at home to bring up, and I'm just going to use them as paving slabs throughout the plot. There are the grapes, and you can see how windy it is. I'm trying to stay low, to stay out the wind, so that you can hear me at least. Anyhow, that's it. What are we on? I don't know, it's the 12th or 13th of October, I don't know what date it is, but sort of like, you know, certainly into the first week of October, and that's the state of play on the plot. Apologies for it being a dull episode this week, but there's not much going on the plot at the moment. I do have a couple of ideas that I want to implement in the winter. I need to probably get up all the existing paths and relay them, and just sort out some of the beds themselves. The sideboards have rotted away, so I need to get some of those replaced. So there will be things that I'll be filming in the coming months, but for now, and certainly for this particular video, that, as they say, is IT. Alright, thank you for tuning in if you have, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.